Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another, my throat hurts as soon as I turn the camera on every single time, I swear. Today we are doing another tarot pick a card. Wow, this looks real messy. I am so sorry. That is not it. Okay, so we are doing another tarot pick a card for you guys today. Today we are doing a message from your inner child, okay? This is something that I've actually been wanting to do for a while because I love listening to inner child messages. I feel like they just resonate so true. And I just have, sorry guys, I've just been really called to do that for you guys as well. Okay, so we have 3 piles here for you guys today. Also, before I even jump into that, I just want to say a huge thank you to you guys. Honestly, you guys are so amazing. I have received so much love and support, both on my Marina's Tarot website for private readings, as well as my YouTube channel. You guys have just been so loving, so kind, so high vibrational, and it's literally everything I've ever manifested, and I just cannot be more thankful for you guys. I'm so serious. Like, you guys are amazing, and you deserve all of the credit, and I just fully appreciate you, and I just want you guys to know that, okay? So thank you guys so much. Thank you to the ones you guys who also comment, and that just like honestly helps my channel grow so much, and I love you guys, and I appreciate you so much, and I just wanted that to be really known, okay? Thank you guys so much for everything, all of your support, all of your kind comments. I appreciate you guys so much. Also, second announcement for today, I started a podcast. Surprise, surprise. Your girl's always doing something, right? Can't sit still for more than 5 minutes. I started a podcast and I'm calling it Marina's Tarot, just like my website. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to offer you guys to be able to watch these videos either on YouTube or also on podcast format, just because I know when I listen to tarot pick a cards, I often listen to it like while I'm driving or, while I'm going to run and get groceries. And my data does not allow me to listen to YouTube videos while I'm out in public, right? And so podcasting does. So I just wanted to offer more options, more format, things like that. It's going to be the same kind of pick a cards. It's actually going to be the exact same videos that you see on here on podcast. So if you have a way of preferring to listen to things, I just kind of wanted to give you guys those options, okay? But yeah, so that is exciting. I will leave all of the information down in the description box as well. It's going to be called Marina's Tarot. And on that same note, in case you guys did not know, I am taking private readings now at www.marinastarot.com. I've done readings for so many of you lovelies, and it has been so much fun. I am so thankful for all of you. I adore all of you, and I cannot express my gratitude enough. I am so thankful. Okay. So now, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this pick a card. Okay. So today we are doing, like I mentioned, a message from your inner child. Okay. That's really what I was channeling here. I just felt like somebody needed to hear something today. Okay. Now, excuse me. We have 3 piles for you guys here today. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Now, there are so many different ways to pick a card or pick a pile, guys. Like, I can't even tell you. There are so many. You can either pick based off of the numbers 1, 2, or 3. You can pick based off of the crystals that you see before you, or you can pick based off of, if you go to the description box of my video, the time codes, if you have a lucky number in there, or you can just watch the whole video and listen and take whatever resonates with you. And I saw someone comment on somebody else's video, not mine, a different pick a card video. And this one was like, I found the perfect way to pick a card, pick a pile. And she was like, it's a little extreme, but it's kind of funny. She was like, if your house is burning down and you had to pick one pile, which one would you choose? So really, there's so many different ways, whichever works with you, whichever vibes with you, you guys can pick your pile. Okay. But I am going to go and show you guys all the crystals as well. But I just wanted to give you guys that information. There is no wrong way to pick a pile. I feel like if you pick a pile, the message is meant for you in some way, shape, or form. Maybe not even in the way that you may have originally thought, but I do believe that message is still meant for you. I do set intentions every time I set my cards out, every time I shuffle, every time I set up my camera to film one of these videos. And I just set the intention that whatever you hear is something you really need to hear in this time. Okay. So whatever that looks like for you, it is meant for you to hear it. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump on in. The first stone we have for pile number 1 is malachite. Look at this gorgeous stone. Oh my gosh. This is actually my fiance's stone. I used 2 of her stones today. This is so cool because it's polished on top and then boom chicka bow, raw on bottom. It is so freaking cool. It's like a mullet moment. No, it's not. But it's kind of like that. And I think it's really, really cool. It is huge. It is like the entire size of my hand. And I just really, really vibe with it. Okay. The next one here, this is called, is my lighting all weird? I really hope not. This is called apophyllite. It is such a stunning stone. To me, it kind of looks like a cluster of diamonds. And I'm obsessed with it. This one also has some raw moments on the bottom. And I just adore it. Okay. The third and final pile pick is pyrite. My sister-in-law to be, I'm just going to call her my sister because I call her my sister anyways. My sister oh my gosh, Olivia, queen, get it together. My sister went on a vacation and she went mining and she got this raw pyrite and it is so stunning. It is so freaking cool. It is now one of my favorite stones because of how she got it. And, you know, it's a gift. And I feel like stones gifted always means so much to me. And so I absolutely adore it. So yes, those are your 3 piles. I'm going to give you guys some time with some music to vibe, chill out, take a beat, take a minute and pick your pile. And please just remember there is no wrong way to pick a pile. Whichever one calls to you is the one you're meant to pick, okay? Just be gentle on yourself. Take it easy. Take a minute. Take a beat. And I will see you guys for your pile pick. All right, guys. So you guys chose pile number 1 with the beautiful malachite stone. I absolutely adore this stone, and I think it is a very good pick, personally. Oops, sorry. I forget that now that I'm doing this with this like fancy microphone, things are gonna echo. I have to be a little bit more careful, okay? So I picked some oracle cards for you guys, and I also picked some tarot cards for you guys, okay? So let's go ahead and see what your inner child, I'm bumping all over the place. Sorry, guys, bear with me. Let's go ahead and see what your inner child has to say. Let's see what's going on, okay? The first card you guys got is Ace of Cups. The Magician, okay. 10 of Pentacles. The Star, I love the Star. It's one of my favorite cards. What else? The World. Okay, so far you guys have 3 freaking majors. Page of Swords and 5 of Cups, okay? Okay, you guys can't see all that down there. All right, so let's go ahead and get on into it, okay? I am crooked. Let's change everything. All right, so starting off with the Ace of Cups, I feel like, okay, here's the thing. When I tap into inner child work, I feel like I tap into, the listener's inner child. So maybe it is messages from your inner child that you need to hear right now, or something that maybe happened when you were a child that needs some extra love and some extra healing. Okay. So if you guys are not familiar with tarot, we have some majors and we have some minors. Okay. Major arcana is like big, big deal. Minor arcana is still significant, but not as loud as the majors. Okay. So we have a couple of suits here. We have cups, we have swords, and we have pentacles. And I'll get into all of those as we go through. And then like I said before, we have three majors. Okay. So starting off right off the bat, you have Ace of Cups. Okay. Ace of Cups is saying that you have so much love to give. Excuse me. I feel like I'm going to be super honest with you guys in the way I'm doing this reading, because the way it's set up, you have Ace of Cups in the beginning and Five of Cups at the end. And I feel like you have, as your inner child, I feel like as a kid, maybe you had so much love to give. Maybe you were so kind, not saying that you're not now, but you just had so much love to give. Like you always saw the best in everyone. Maybe you just like made friends with everywhere you went. Like maybe you went to the pool and you became besties with everybody. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you were that kind of person, that kind of kid who just kind of like got along with everybody. I feel like you were just really, really friendly. I feel like you just had so much love to give to others. I feel like you were so kind and so compassionate. And something that's been going on with us some way, somehow, I feel like we are now at this moment where we're kind of just feeling heartbroken. The Five of Cups in the deck I'm using, which is the Modern Witch Tarot, the Five of Cups is represented as someone wearing all black, just looking out over the river, really sad. The Five of Cups represents like heartbreak and just kind of going through it, if I'm just going to say that, really honestly. And so I feel like something has happened along the way, and I'm not getting a ton of clear indication about what has happened. However, I can see what your inner child is trying to say to kind of help you get out of this place where you might be right now. If you are feeling lately like, yes, that was me. Maybe I did have a lot to give. Maybe I was super kind, super generous, super loving, but then the world kind of kicked me down. And now I'm feeling like I don't want to give to anybody because I'm just going to get my heart broken again. Or I don't want to give to anybody because I'm just going to get taken advantage of again. Maybe someone scammed you. Maybe someone did you wrong, did you nasty, okay? Like maybe someone just really hurt you and really made you upset in the way that they treated you, which is totally, totally fair. And I feel like your guides are trying to give you some encouragement, give you some reminders of who you are at the true depth of your soul, so that way you can come back into your childlike sense of joy, your childlike sense of giving, and your childlike sense of loving. Okay. So again, I just feel like as a kid, you just had so much to give. You also got the Magician following suit. Okay. The Magician is a major. Oh, I did not say this. Cups is all about emotions, relationships, and things like that. And aces are all about new beginnings, okay? So I do feel like this could have double meanings here, because I feel like this represents, the message I got straight up was that this represents kind of who you were as a child, like so willing to give. But aces do represent new beginnings. So I feel like they're trying to remind you of these things, remind you of who you are at your true core, so that way you can get back to that, okay? You can have a new, fresh start, a new beginning there, okay? Then you got the Magician, which is a major arcana, okay? The Magician in this spread, again, I'm using the Modern Witch Tarot, is this beautiful woman with a wand in her hand. She's got pentacles, she's got cups, she's got swords, she's got wands, and she has an infinity sign above her head. The Magician is the card of limitless manifestation potential, okay? You can have anything you want. Cups, emotional stability, romantic relationships, happy partnerships. You got it. You manifest it. Swords, calm mind, ease of anxiety, anything like that. Beautiful thoughts coming into fruition. Manifest it. Coins, get that bank, honey. Okay. Manifest it. Wands, your creative passions, anything you desire, manifest it. The Magician is the manifestation card. Okay. I feel like your inner child, I feel like as a little child, let me say that, I feel like you were actually a super manifester and didn't even know it, okay? Because I feel like as children, our inhibitions are just so much lowered, right? Like the world hasn't quite smacked us down yet, you know what I mean? I mean, for some of us it has for sure. But I mean, like when we're like, fresh out the womb, the world is looking good, whatever. And I feel like when we're children, we manifest so quickly. I used to manifest so quickly as a child that I literally thought I was like a psychic from That's So Raven, and I would tell everybody that I was psychic because I was convinced, because if I saw something, it would maybe come true. And if I wanted something, I simply asked and I would receive, right? Because when you're a little kid, those kind of things make sense to you, Santa Claus and believing in things that we don't see with our eyes here and now. And then as we get older, that's kind of beaten out of us, get your head out of the clouds, go to work, raise your kids, like do whatever it is you have to do to live your life and just get your head out of the clouds type of energy. And I feel like a little bit your inner child is saying it's okay to have your head in the clouds sometimes. It's okay to think those things. It's okay to live and dream bigly. You know what I mean? It's okay. And I feel like your inner child is trying to remind you of how powerful of a manifester you are, okay? I feel like your inner child is trying to tell you, hey, we can do this. We are a team. We did this together. Remember me, okay? If you've been going through some downtime, if you've been going through some hard time, if you've been going through doubt or lack of money or fear of losing money or fear of just relationships not going well, maybe you just went through a heartbreak, I feel like your inner child is trying to remind you that you can have every single thing that you desire simply by thinking it with your thoughts, okay? Now, of course, I'm talking heavily about the law of attraction here. So if you believe in that, ride with it. If you don't believe in it, change it to what does work for you, okay? Like, no worries, bestie. I don't get offended. This is all about what works for you, what vibes with you, what clicks with you. Change the narrative. No biggie, okay? I don't get upset or anything like that. Just really want it to make sense for you, resonate for you. And the Magician card is just so powerful. Again, this is a major. They are telling you loud right now to remember your power. Remember who you are, okay? I just got chills because I was thinking of that scene in Moana with Taka and them putting the thing in Moana singing I Know Who You Are. Anyways, that just got me for some reason. Maybe that resonates with you. I don't know. I don't think you guys are like, okay, sorry. Getting distracted. The Magician card is such a beautiful card. It is all about manifesting every single thing that you desire. And I'm just going to say that again because I feel like it's needed to be said. I feel like for some reason, even when I'm saying that, I'm hearing literally someone saying back like, okay, yeah, right, but I haven't seen it yet. Okay, yeah, I can manifest everything, but where's the money? Okay, yeah, I can manifest anything, but I don't see this relationship. I'm like literally hearing back talk in my head. I'm saying that lovingly, guys, because I love you guys and I think it's super funny, okay? And to that I say, bestie, I get it, okay? Like, I understand how hard it is to hear someone say you can have everything you want, especially when you're going through a hard time and you just don't see it yet. Like, I get that all too well, okay? Like, I understand it more than I think I can even begin to explain, but this is what your inner child is trying to remind you of, okay? I know we have doubts. I know we have fears. I know we have worries and anxiety about how we're going to do things, but your inner child is trying to remind you of who you are, okay? Remind you of your manifestation potential. Remind you that you are the magician. You want something, you got it. Just manifest it your way, okay? And I just feel like that is super, super loud here, okay? Maybe something that you've been feeling lack of lately is financial growth, financial abundance, financial well-being. And maybe your guides are trying to remind you that if you want that, all you have to do is manifest it, okay? Because you got the 10 of Pentacles, okay? The 10 of Pentacles is a card of, financial growth, financial success. It also represents, abundance for generations to come, okay? It is the most beautiful, in my opinion, pentacle that there is. And that is the only card you got about Pentacles, okay? I did not say this again. I have to get better. Pentacles is like earthly things. It talks about finances, homes, things on this three-dimensional plane, okay? Like very physical, materialistic type of things, okay? Not in a bad way, but just it's that kind of vibe, that kind of energy. And the 10 of Pentacles represents wealth for generations. Now, there's multiple messages I'm getting here because I am channeling a general, like a lot of people, okay? So one message I'm getting here right now is that maybe this is something that you had as as a child, okay? Maybe you had family that had a lot of wealth. Maybe you had family that had a lot of money coming your way, and maybe something happened, or maybe that is something that you've always wanted, okay? Maybe what you've always desired, what you've always wanted ever since a little kid. This is the second message I'm getting, and it's louder, so I'm going to run with this one. Maybe something you've always wanted as a little kid was like maybe you struggled as a little kid. Maybe your family didn't have a ton of money. Maybe you didn't know where you guys were going to eat or where you guys were going to stay. Or it doesn't even have to be that extreme, but maybe just not having money. Okay. Maybe you guys didn't have that kind of freedom and that kind of comfort. And maybe as a little kid, you always envisioned that, right? What would your life look like if you were super wealthy, right? Where would I stay? What would my bedroom look like? What would my clothes look like? You know what I mean? Like as kids, we do that kind of thing. And I feel like your guides are reminding you because I feel like this was something you always wanted, maybe. And I feel like this was something that was super important to you, was to have this stability, not just for yourself, but for your kids, for your friends, for your family, for your future, right? I feel like this was something that was really important to you. And I feel like maybe lately we have just been kind of feeling like it's not there. Okay. Like that's kind of the message I'm getting. This is an upright card. Okay. But there are different meanings every time I channel. And I feel like I'm getting this message that, again, two different messages here. I don't know. I think it's because sometimes when I only pick 3 piles, they give me 2 messages in 1 pile, okay? But I feel like I'm getting 2 messages here. The first one being that I feel like maybe you always wanted this, and I feel like maybe you don't have it yet. And I feel like your guides are trying to push you towards remembering who you were so that way you can manifest this towards you. Because if we're sitting in this 5 of Cups energy, if we're feeling really depressed, if we're feeling really heartbroken, if we're feeling really sad, like things are just not going our way, if we are grieving, which there's always a time and a place, you know what I mean? Like I'm not saying not to grieve, not to feel your emotions. I'm just saying if we're constantly in that headspace for years to go, right? Excuse me. Then that's actually what we end up manifesting. Okay. And so I feel like your guides, if you have been feeling like just not there yet, like maybe you do want that, but you kind of forgot about it, or, maybe you did want that, but you never really saw it come into fruition. I feel like your inner child is trying to remind you of your power and say, hey, this thing you want, this generational wealth, you can have that. You can have it. All you have to do is manifest it, okay? The second message I'm getting here for the 10 of Pentacles energy is that this was going with the same one. Maybe you did not have a lot of wealth as a child, but maybe you did reach this already, okay? Maybe you are doing really well financially. Maybe you have hit this amazing bump in your journey where you are making a lot of money, where you are at the place you've always wanted to be. Maybe you manifested this since you were a little kid and this is what you've always wanted and you finally have gotten there, okay? And I feel like your guides are, I feel like your inner child is just trying to say, hey, sit in that feeling. Remember, okay? We did it. We made it. Look at that magic you just created. Like, you little magician, like you created this. Sit in that. They'll feel that energy, okay? The next card you guys got is the Star. The Star is the sign of the Aquarius. So if we have any Aquarians tapping in, I'm an Aquarius. Hello, hi, love you. That's actually the only major I know that is a sign, just solely because I'm, self-centered sometimes, and I know that one because it's my birth sign. The Star is such a beautiful card. This is actually personal moment here. This is the card that I see when I am doing my own inner child work, because the Star to me is everything I've always wanted to be. In this description, the way that they describe it I don't know why I'm saying description, with this imagery on the Modern Witch Tarot deck, there is a beautiful woman. She is completely naked and she is pouring water on the grass and into the water valley or the pond. And she just has this long brown hair and it's wavy. This to me in this deck specifically looked so much like me. And the first time I saw it, the first time I pulled it for myself, I actually started crying because I realized that that was who I was as a child, right? I was so carefree. I was so comfortable in my body. I loved who I was. I loved the earth. I didn't care who saw me. Like I was me. I was comfortable in my own skin. And then as you grow up, the world kind of beats things down on you, right? You're fat, you're ugly, you have this to be insecure about. Maybe you're too skinny, maybe you're too fat, you're too tall, you're too short, you're too this, you're too that, stretch marks, oh no, freckles, whatever. And that is so stupid, right? Like that is so stupid. As a kid, not one of us sits there and thinks, oh my gosh, oh no, my belly's hanging out. Like we freaking vibe as kids, right? I used to have like the cutest, pudgiest little belly. I was unbothered. Like I literally was so fine. I was coasting. I was unfazed by it, right? And I feel like that the star energy embodies so much of who we are as a child. You are confident in yourself. You are in love with yourself. You don't care who sees. You don't care who's watching. You are so sure of who you are. You know who you are. I keep saying that. That song keeps coming to my head. You know who you are. And I think the reason I keep saying that is because somebody in this reading really needs to hear it, okay? And I feel like the star has so much power because she reminds us that we can become this person again. We can fall in love with who we are. Even as an adult, we can love who we are. And I feel like your inner child is yearning for that. I feel like your inner child is yearning to be comfortable in their own skin, is yearning to be comfortable with who they are, is yearning to frolic in the fields without anyone, people are always going to say stuff, and that is on them. Okay, bestie, I know it's like so annoying to hear, and it's so much easier to hear than it is to do. Like, I think this term is easier said than done. Yeah, I don't know why I'm acting so silly today. But nothing that anybody says about you has anything really to do with you. You know what I mean? Like, so people are going to comment things. People might say something about the clothes you wear, or the way you style your hair, or the person you are with, or how you choose to identify. But I'm going to be super honest with you guys and tell you that if they place judgment on you, if they place ridicule on you, that is coming out of their fear. That is their ego acting up, and their ego is so scared and doesn't know how to react and places that onto you, okay? And this star moment is kind of telling me that maybe you have just, especially, oh my gosh, because the Five of Cups is fully clothed head to toe, and just this black, like literally from collar to ankle, there is not really any skin showing except for your hands. And the star is the exact opposite, okay? The star is naked, beautiful, free. That made me so emotional just for a second. My golly, I feel like you are being so called and so reminded by your inner child to love yourself fully. Again, easier said than done. Y'all don't gotta tell me. I know, okay? I know. But I feel like your inner child is just yearning to go back to that person where you don't care what you look like. You don't care what other people say about you. You don't care if you have quote unquote imperfections, which to me are still perfect. But, society places these things on us. And you don't care if you have, stretch marks, or maybe like me, I've gained weight during COVID, and that's okay because our bodies change, our bodies grow, our bodies shift, they evolve, they stretch, they shrink, they bruise, they heal. And the star is just so sure of herself and confident in her knowing. And I'm just getting this strong, loud message that your guides, I keep saying guides, so I think your inner child might be guiding you. I mean, our inner child is a guide, but I was specifically trying, it's fine. It's fine. I feel like your inner child is just trying to remind you that it's okay to be that person. It's okay to be okay. It's okay to be in love with yourself, and it's okay to forget sometimes and learn how to get back there, because what's most important is that you get back there. Okay. And I feel like your inner child is just hugging me to hug you, to tell you, do you remember? Do you remember when we loved ourselves? Do you remember when I could just walk around at the beach and I didn't care what anybody thought because all I cared about was playing in the sand? Do you remember? Do you remember when I used to go to the pool and I didn't care about what I looked like because I cared about, swimming like a mermaid? Do you remember? Do you remember having fun prior? Do you remember having fun? Do you remember the focus of your life being how to live it rather than how to look? Okay. And that's the loud message I'm getting. The next card you guys got is the World, another major. I don't know if I said this, but the star is a major as well, okay? The World. Oh my goodness. You got Magician, the star, the World, besties, my, okay? The World is completion. The World is the cycle that is something maybe beautiful, something maybe not so beautiful. It is ending, okay? And the reason these cycles end is so that something better, something more beautiful can come along, okay? I feel like if you've been sitting in this Five of Cups energy of just feeling really depressed, feeling really sad, feeling like things aren't going your way, feeling like things aren't vibing the way that you want them to vibe, I feel like you are getting this message. Oh my gosh. My cat, I'm sorry. I feel like your guides are trying to tell you, hey, It's okay. This cycle that hasn't been going so well, this, time that's been hard, this time of a lot of emotion, this time of a lot of depression, this time of a lot of thoughts and fears and worries and anxieties, it's coming to an end, okay? This cycle that what we've been going through is coming to an end so that we can blossom, okay? Maybe work has not been going so well. Maybe your relationships have not been going so well. And this world is telling you any hardship, anything that hasn't been serving you, it is coming to an end. And even if something so beautiful has been going on, even if you've been like, even if something just honestly beautiful has been happening, it's still like there's time where something beautiful still ends. So that way you can still do something beautiful, but you expand, right? Maybe it's moving to a new location. Maybe it's starting a new career. It's not saying that your old career was bad or that it was a bad time. It was a beautiful time, but that cycle is coming to an end so that you can evolve, that you can grow, okay? So if you're moving, if you are starting a new career, if you are starting maybe an relationship ended. Leo? Sorry guys, do y'all hear that? I don't know what just happened. Maybe a relationship ended, or anything that was just maybe serving you beautifully but ready to end, or not serving you well and still needed to end, is going to come to a close if it hasn't already. I'm really feeling this Five of Cups energy, this grieving, this heartache, this hard time. I feel like it's going to come to a completion, okay? And I feel like the reason it's going to come to a completion is so that you can do things differently, you can make things better, you can grow, you can evolve, you can change, okay? And I feel like the reason that this ending is coming in this reading, like the reason they told us about this, is so that way when this thing comes to an end, whether it's beautiful and ending so you can evolve, whether it was hard and ending so you can evolve, okay? I feel like, one second, Leo, no. I feel like this ending is happening in this reading, the reason I'm getting it, so that way they can remind you, hey, yes, this thing is ending, but guess what? We now remember, okay? You can tap into that Ace of Cups energy of overflowing love. You can tap into that Magician energy of abundance and creating every single thing that you desire, creating anything you want right at your fingertips. You can tap into the Pentacles energy of wealth, 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 wealth everywhere. You can tap into that Star energy of being so confident in yourself, in your body, and in your being, okay? Wow, guys, the last card you guys got for the tarot is the Page of Swords. I'm going to pause real quick because my cat's acting cuckoo banana cakes. 1 second. So sorry about that. My cat was making me worried, so I just want to make sure everything was okay. So the last card you guys got is the Page of Swords. Okay, the Page of Swords have so many different meanings, but the meaning I am getting right here, right now. Oh, okay. See, I'm trying to remember. Swords represents thoughts, intellect, things like that. Okay, and the message I am getting here right now is that the Page of Swords can often represent a young child, a young ambitious, ready to go, ready, set, slay kind of energy, okay? And I really am just feeling like I'm really just feeling like all of this energy here, everything minus the Five of Cups, I feel like it's just your inner child trying to remind you, okay? Trying to remind you of what it feels like to be young, to be silly, to be a little kid, to just be free, okay? And I feel like with this Five of Cups energy that you guys had, I feel like this is the only card here representing like some kind of hardship. And I feel like this is just really heavy of the energy you're in right now, okay? And I'm not saying that the energy you're in right now is invalid. I'm not saying that your feelings of what you've been going through are invalid or anything like that. Everything you deal with, every single thing you feel, your feelings are always valid. Your feelings are always your own. So never suppress those, never discredit those, okay? Your feelings are your feelings, okay? It's just about how we deal with them and sitting in them when we need to sit in them. And then also understanding that once we come out of that, once we have our world's conclusion, once we have the success and the completion so that we can start new, once you can start fresh, you can remember all of who you were, all of who you are, all these amazing qualities that make you up that I feel like we have forgotten along the way, okay? All the love you have to give, all of the magic that you are, all of the finance that you can attract towards you so you can be generous to others, feeling comfortable and confident in your body, understanding how you're young and you're ambitious. And I'm not saying young as an age. You could be 77 years old listening to this video I am still saying, remember how young we can feel, young at heart, okay? Young energy. And I feel like your inner child just wants to remind you that even with things going on, even with this hardship, even with these doubts, with these fears, with these worries, this ending is coming. This beautiful closure of something is happening so that way you can evolve, that way you can grow, that way you can become who you were and who you are with your inner child as one, okay? And I just feel like that's the loud message here. I did pull some dragon oracle cards for you guys as well, so let's go ahead and jump on into those. The first card you guys got is wisdom. Courage. Oh man, I just pulled that card for myself the other day. Yikes, Roni. It's not a bad card. It just called me out. Water chalice. Decision. And I think you guys got two more. Wow, you got a lot. Love. Oh my gosh. And you guys got the Ace of Cups, besties, and peace. Okay. So right off the bat, you got water chalice and you got the star. I am heavily, okay, I know. Aquarius is not a water sign, but it is the water bearer. Okay. So I'm getting a lot of water energy. You also got multiple cups. That's the most suits you've got besides majors. So I feel like there is a lot of water energy here. That could be emotions. That could be your sign in your astrology house. Sorry, I said astrology really loud. That could mean so many different things, okay? But I feel like I have to have some Aquarians tapping in here. Is that the thing? Is that what you can call it? Aquarians? Aquarius? I don't know. I'm really not that in. My mom is the astrologer, not me. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this, okay? So the first card you guys got is wisdom, which is really, really interesting, okay? There's this beautiful, ancient, white, wise dragon, okay? With this beautiful girl just talking to her. Wisdom calls on you, again, I'm not even joking, to remember, okay? Wisdom calls on you to remember who you are, remember your past, remember all of these things that we actually know that we forget, okay? This could also be talking about working with your ancestors. However, since this is an inner child message, the loud message I'm getting from this wisdom card is to remember who you are. I keep saying that. Why is that so loud in my head? Okay, literally remembering who you are. Remember, okay? Remembering all of these things about yourself, all of these things that make you who you are, just remembering them, okay? Wisdom talks about wisdom from generations back. And you got the 10 of Pentacles, which is also a generational card. So maybe doing some ancestor work, maybe talking to your family, if that's something that you are safe and comfortable doing, about who they were when they were children, you know? Learning these wisdoms, learning from your ancestors, learning from your guides, learning from your inner child, and just tapping into that knowledge that's there that we just don't see and we don't access because we don't believe in it, okay? The next card you got is courage, which calls me out in one too many ways, and I'm kind of offended it popped up again, but it's okay because it's not for me. I mean, it probably is for me, but you know what I mean. Courage, much like how it looks and much like how it sounds, is literally asking you, the whole meaning of this card is to have courage, have faith, take that next step, take that next journey, okay? I'm going to move. I'm sorry. It's going to be loud. Sorry. Okay. Take that next step, take that next journey, and have faith, have courage that you can do this. Have courage that your guides are supporting you. Have courage that you can have financial success. You have this 10 of Pentacles, which talks about generational wealth. You have this at your fingertips, okay? Having that courage to actually do the dang thing, though, is the hardest part. You know what I mean? And coming in here with this decision card, I feel like something is on your mind lately, okay? I feel like something is going on. I feel like you have been maybe called to make a decision career-wise, relationship-wise with this 5 of Cups energy. I feel like there's been something going on, and you know in the heart of your soul, you know in the depth of your heart, in the depth of your soul, that you are not living your true purpose. You are not living your true life answer. You're not living your true your yes, okay? You're not living your yes. You're living maybe somebody else's. Maybe you're not in the place that you really want to be in. And I feel like you guys and your inner child, the reason I'm saying guys now especially is because you got that wisdom card, but I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I feel like they are trying to tell you that you have the support you need to make this decision. You have the people by your side, whether it's your ancestors, whether it's your inner child, maybe it's a good friend. You have people by your side, even if it's just you and your ancestors ancestors and your inner child, that is enough, okay? To make this decision. You can do this. You can make this decision for your highest good. You can do this, okay? I feel like with the world's placement here, which is right behind the dragon, I feel like this ending that's going to happen is really going to push you. And I feel like this ending that's going to happen, if you don't make the decision, I feel like it's kind of going to make it for you, right? I feel like it's going to tell you and not, oh, is that a motorcycle? Sorry. Squirrel, right? Like I get distracted so easily. I feel like this ending is going to kind of push you in a direction to make this decision. It's going to push you to decide. And I feel like this decision is going to benefit you in so many more ways than one. I can't even begin to tell you guys. And I feel like it's going to be so beautiful, okay? I feel like the biggest message here is that you have to make this decision and understand with all of your heart that this decision is going to be for the best version of yourself, if that's the decision you're making, and to have courage and to have faith and understanding that you can do this, okay? You also got peace and love. I cannot believe you guys got love, because you guys literally got the Ace of Cups, which is all about love. It's all about overflowing emotions, like just not in a bad way, but just like having so much to give, right? And I feel like love represents that same thing. However, with this pink, beautiful, beautiful pink dragon, love does represent love with like receiving love from others, but it also represents a love within yourself. It represents loving yourself fully, understanding that love is the most unconditional thing that there is, that frequency is so high, that frequency is so beautiful. And the most important thing about love is loving yourself as well, okay? Not the most important thing, but it is really important to love yourself, especially with the star energy we got, okay? I feel like you are being called to love yourself, express yourself, understanding your worth and understanding your value, because you have so much, okay? And just really tapping in to learning how to remember to love yourself, okay? Peace represents kind of exactly like what it looks like, what it sounds like. This is a beautiful blue dragon sitting on a rock. I feel like peace is kind of telling you and reminding you that you can have this, okay? I feel like this is honestly just a gentle reminder from your inner child that this ending, this conclusion, this decision you're going to make, this courage that they're going to give you, remembering your magic, remembering the love you can give to others and give to yourself, remembering your star energy and feeling yourself in your wholeness, remembering all of this power that you have. I feel like they're trying to give you this gentle, loving nudge right now. And they're trying to remind you that when this ending happens, when this hard time, whether you're going through it right now or whether it's coming to you, that there is peace on the other side, okay? Especially with the Five of Cups energy, which it was placed directly on top of. I feel like if you've been already sitting in this energy, I feel like if you've been sitting in this moment of just having a hard time, having a struggle, and just kind of like feeling really down and depressed, I feel like they're giving you a loving reminder that peace is on its way. Peace is coming. Peace is on its way to you, okay? But these things that we do, these decisions that we make, the way we live our life alters that, you know what I mean? And I feel like they're trying to remind you of that. The water chalice, it really is talking about rituals and ceremonies, okay? But the loudest message I got here was that we have a lot of water energy here tapping in, okay? So I feel like if you're not a water sign, I feel like your inner child may also just be telling you, go near some water, whether that's the pool, whether that's the beach, whether that's, the pond, the lake, the tub, whatever, and just sit in it so comfortably and so in yourself and in your knowing. Again, easier said than done. And just reminding yourself of how much you used to maybe love the water when you were a kid before all the insecurities piled on top of that, okay? And that this peace is coming. This peace, this harmony, this freedom, it is on its way to you, okay? But we have to remember who we are in order to create the world we need to live in, okay? In order to remember that we have the magic at our fingertips. We have the magic right here. You want $1 million? Manifest it. You want a bunch of love? Manifest it. You want your thoughts and your freedom? You want that? Manifest it. You want your creative practices, your creative projects to thrive? Manifest it, okay? You got the magician, bestie. Manifest that shit, okay? Like, you got this. You got this so much. I can't even tell you how much you got it, okay? And The overall message here, wrapping it up, that was the last card. The overall message I'm just getting is that you guys are doing the dang thing, okay? I know sometimes it's hard. Sometimes we can be feeling in this Five of Cups energy, but their message that they are trying to deliver to you is that this is a temporary feeling. This is a minor feeling, okay? The reason I'm saying minor is because it's a minor arcana. This is a minor temporary feeling, okay? The most loud feelings here are that your inner child is reminding you of who you are, what you love, the potential that you have, and the magic at your fingertips so that you can move on to this next phase of life, creating every single thing you want with the snap of your fingers, because you have that magic. You have this power. You have it. Sometimes we forget, but we never lose it, okay? You guys are so powerful. I know sometimes it's hard, and don't feel like you have to shut down your feelings or not acknowledge them. Your feelings are always valid. Your feelings are always allowed. It's just about remembering who we are, so that way when I keep saying seclusion, when that conclusion happens, we can grow. Okay, guys? All right, guys, pile number 1, that is the end of your reading. I hope this resonated. I hope this helped. I hope this sat well with you. I know that was kind of heavy. I am so thankful for you guys sticking it out with me. You guys are amazing. Your inner child loves you so much. I can feel it. And I just am so proud of you, okay? I'm proud of you for, even if you just clicked on this video and that's the first step you did, I'm so proud of you, okay? I know sometimes it's hard, but we can always try again tomorrow, all right? I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, never required, but always appreciated. If you guys would like to leave a thumbs up, if you guys would like to comment, I know that for my podcasters, you guys can't do this, but if you guys would like to thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe. I cannot tell you guys how much it helps my growth and the algorithm and everything like that. It literally changes my channel. Like, it helps so much. I try to always comment back to every single person who comments, just to really communicate with you guys and connect, and also to show my insane gratitude. I am so thankful every time someone comments. I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys. Thank you a million for all of the love and support. Like I mentioned earlier, I am offering private readings now, and all of that information will be in the description down below. Also, you guys might want to go follow me on Instagram if you want. No pressure, no pressure. But if you guys want to, you guys can do that as well. And I think that is it. I love you guys. I am so thankful. Always remember to show others love, show your light, and shine so bright. And I will see you guys for my next reading. Bye, guys. Love you. All right, pile number 2. You guys chose the gorgeous apophyllite, which again, just to me looks like a cluster of gorgeous diamonds with some really cool Dalmatian dark and blue like spots in between. I'm obsessed with it. It's actually one of my favorite stones, and it's not even mine. It is, again, my fiance's, okay? So yes, let's hear what your inner child has to say. I picked some tarot cards for you guys, and then I also picked some oracle cards for you guys, okay? Now, you guys got a shiitake ton amount of tarot cards, so bear with me. This might be a lengthy reading, but they had stuff they needed to say, okay? Not always my choice. I gotta, shifting and adjusting. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what they have to say. Okay, guys, I literally was not recording my audio for that whole thing I just did, so I am going to start again. Bear with me. We are learning. We are a work in progress. Also, my candle just died. Things are happening. I'm sorry, besties. Bear with me, okay? Okay, so starting from the beginning. You guys got the Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords paired directly next to each other. And to me, in this reading specifically, the Page of Cups represents someone who is young and excited and has so much to offer and so much to give. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear my fan in the background. It is 98 degrees today, and I thought I could do no AC, no fan, and I can't. I'm dying, so please bear with me, guys. And the Page of Cups is like young, has a lot to offer, is super excited about the world and everything that's there. And the Queen of Cups paired directly next to her, I feel like represents, you as maybe someone who has matured, who has grown up, who has maybe gone through some things and has kind of been able to keep your emotions still with you, which is such a powerful thing. And I feel like when they're paired directly next to each other, I feel like this is your inner child and this is you now, okay? Inner child being the Page of Cups, you now being the Queen of Cups energy, okay? I feel like you are coming into your own, coming into your knowing. However, what I will say is that with these cards laid out the way that they are laid out, Okay. Also, I put this Queen of Pentacles on the side because oh my gosh, my brain, because my audio, and I didn't tell you guys any of the cards that are out here. Okay, you guys have the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Swords reversed, the Six of Pentacles reversed, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Tower reversed, the Empress reversed, the Six of Wands reversed, and the Sun. Okay, you also got Queen of Pentacles, but she doesn't belong here right now in this moment, so we put her to the side. Okay, this is a very long reading, so I'm hoping that you guys will bear with me. Okay. And so, excuse me, cinnamon. I feel like the energy I'm getting is that these cups in the beginning, I feel like they represent maybe who you really are, like how you're feeling now and how your inner child is. And then I feel like we go through something. Okay. I don't know if this is something you've already been going through or something that's happening and you're going to go through, but I feel like there's a lot of stuff happening here. Okay. Because then you have the Ten of Swords reversed. The Ten of Swords reversed represents just like a lot of anxiety, a lot of heartache, a lot of just things got not going in our best favor. It represents a lot of worries, fears. My dog, oh my God. It represents a lot of worries and fears and anxiety and just like not feeling like you're in your best moment, okay? It also represents not really talking about your anxiety, keeping it hidden, and that's not always the best thing, okay? Because we have people that can help us. We have therapy available to us, okay? And just really, really taking that seriously. Whenever the Ten of Swords is reversed, it does represent that you have the ability that you will and you can get out of this feeling of feeling stuck, feeling in a rut. This might be something small. Maybe you don't even know why the depression is here. Maybe you don't know why the anxiety is here. Maybe it's just something that's just not serving you in this moment, okay? And then we move on to the Six of Pentacles in reversed. The Six of Pentacles in reversed has, a couple of different meanings, but the loudest one I am getting here is that maybe somebody is offering you something with a condition that is less favorable than you are willing to make. Okay. That made no sense when I just said that. Okay, guys, I have another podcast. It is called Just Friends with my mom and I, and we relive, retell, and like rewatch the show Friends. Okay. We're on we're on season 1 right now. And Rachel just got offered a Mercedes Benz. Okay. How freaking nice. Her dad offered it to her if she moves back home. Okay, that's a condition that is not favorable for Rachel. That's not something she's willing to do. It's not something she's willing to sacrifice. And that's kind of the energy of this card. Maybe someone's offering you a place to stay or a lot of money or, excuse me, or something like that. And maybe you can have all this if you move back home, if you break up with this person, if you go into this job field, if you leave this religion and join this other one, X, Y, and Z, okay? However, another message of the Six of Pentacles is maybe you were really, really generous. Maybe you were giving a lot to other people. Maybe you had a lot of money to give and you felt really wealthy. And that might be where that Queen of Pentacles taps in of just maybe you felt like you had a lot of money to give. You sat in that energy of being really generous, and maybe someone took advantage of you. Maybe you offered somebody money, maybe you paid them a loan and you were like, yeah, sure, I can give this to you, and maybe they never paid you back. This could be recent, this could be years ago, this could be decades ago, okay? And I feel like this is just kind of the energy of maybe you gave a lot of money, maybe you gave a lot of your energy, maybe you gave a lot of your resources, and you either got scammed, maybe someone scammed you out of some money, or maybe you just never got paid back, okay? And I feel like this is causing you a lot of feelings, okay? I feel like this is still sitting heavy with you. I feel like this is still creating the kind of environment in which we're living in now. And I feel like your guides and your inner child is trying to remind you that yes, okay? Oh my gosh, my dog is literally going crazy right now. So let's say, I'm going to use me as an example. A couple months ago, I got scammed out of $1,200, okay? I was so perseverating on this $1,200 that I ended up losing so much more just because I was living out of lack. I was like, oh my God, I'm so broke. I'm so broke. I'm so broke. I'm so broke. How could this have happened? What on earth is happening? This is the worst thing that could ever happen. And I kept losing money everywhere. My job fell through. My clients stopped showing up. Like I literally had so many things of just lack. And then I started flipping my script thanks to my spirit coach, and I was literally realizing that, oh my God, I was so here focusing on what I lost. I don't even care about what I was gaining, you know? And so I really flipped the script and started saying, okay, yes, I lost $1,200, but look at what I can gain if I do X, Y, and Z. Look at the money I'm making, okay? And that's really the energy of this card here. So if you felt like you were sitting in this Queen of Pentacles energy, like you had so much money and so much to give, and you were being so generous, and then someone screwed you over, and you're like, not again. I'm not going to be generous with my money. I'm not going to be generous. I'm not going to give anything because I can't trust anybody. They're telling you to let that shit go, okay? Again, easier said than done because money is freaking money and it sucks when that happens. But I'm really feeling that's the message we're getting here, okay? And then you got the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a beautiful card, and this talks about literally a fresh start, okay? A fresh beginning. This talks about new ideas, new creative projects, new things are happening, maybe a new job, maybe new finances, new things are in your favor, okay? And I feel like the reason we got this, and I feel like the placement's a little bit off, but I'm going to still read it. I feel like the reason that you guys got this is because they are trying to remind you that yes, you might be going through something. Yes, things might be hurting. Yes, things might be not going the way you want them to go right now. However, you have this new opportunity, okay? Especially with this Ace of Swords. I feel like the Six of Pentacles may be something recent, but it definitely could be something that happened a long time ago, okay? And then I'm going to tap into these before I reach more into the Ace of Swords energy, because you also have the Ten of Wands here. The Ten of Wands is almost the exact same as the Ten of Swords, okay? It literally represents feeling like you're doing everything by yourself. You're feeling so burnt out. You're feeling so overwhelmed and so overworked, and you're just freaking done. You're like, I'm done with this shit. Like I'm done. I tap out. Like I literally am doing everything. I have the whole world on my shoulders and no one is helping me. And that's very similar to the Ten of Swords energy. So if you have been feeling this way lately, just burnt out, overwhelmed, overworked, overly tired, it is time to make a change, okay? Because the Ten of Swords also represents that maybe there are people that are actually willing to help you, but we're so focused on what we have to do, so focused on feeling overwhelmed and overburdened that we don't even see the people who are willing to help us, okay? Advocate for yourself. If you are feeling burnt out at work, if you are feeling burnt out in a relationship, if you are feeling burnt out in any way, shape, or form, advocate for yourself. Speak up for yourself. Speak your truth, speak your knowing, speak your worth, okay? Period. And I feel like as an inner child, you had a lot of that. You had the Page of Cups, okay? You were confident, you were bold, you were daring, you were ready, you were, you were who you are now still, but I feel like this energy is just a little bit different because when we go through things and life kind of smacks us down, right? It kind of smacks our joy out of us. It tends to just lead us to feeling, this kind of burnt out energy. And that's like the loudest message I'm getting right now is burnout. I feel like y'all are burnout. And I'm going to say something, and I'm going to say it because we got the Tower reversed, okay? The Tower reversed to me represents when, say, we're going through something and we're burnt out, whether it's at work, whether it's in relationships, or whether it's with our own shit that's going on with us, okay? When we do not speak up for ourselves, when we do not make the choice consciously to do something, to leave what's not serving us, to get out of a relationship that's not benefiting us, to leave a job that's causing us mental harm, to do anything like that, I feel like what you're being told here with this Tower reversed is that it's going to happen anyways, but in a way that's less favorable, okay? And I say that with love because when we push something off for so long, say it's a job we're in with that Ten of Wands energy, and it's one that's really not serving us and it's causing us a lot of mental strain, it's causing us a lot of anxiety and a lot of burdens, and I feel like if you're not choosing to leave that job, if you're choosing to stay in it, even though it's causing you all this harm, it can often manifest into physical health problems, right? Like maybe an injury. That's what happened to me, y'all. Literally what happened to me. I got injured and I had to leave. Or maybe it represents in, you getting fired or you having to leave in a way that's not in a beautiful, harmonious way, okay? And I feel like you were just being really, really, really called here to, when this is going on, to really put yourself as a priority number one. Put yourself as priority one, stand up for yourself and advocate for your mental health. That way you can tap into this energy and you don't have to go through the Tower reversal moment, okay? The Tower is still coming. This ending is still coming. However, we can make it through it, okay? The Tower reverse often represents feeling like putting a lot of doubt on yourself, putting a lot of blame on yourself, blaming yourself for the situation, blaming yourself for something that has happened. This is giving me another message right now. If you went through something as a child, if you went through something horrible and horrendous, and you have just been blaming yourself ever since, if you've been blaming yourself for the way things ended, blaming yourself for what happened, and that is what's still heavily causing this Ten of Swords energy, if that's what's causing you to not speak up for yourself and your worth, I love you and you are so worth it, okay? You are worth everything and you are not at fault for whatever happened, and you have to let that go, okay? Definitely doing some inner child work is being told to me here. Just letting that kind of stuff go, doing some shadow work, doing some soul work, doing some inner child healing, and letting that go, okay? Letting that feeling that that is your fault go. It is not your fault, okay? That was just an additional message I got here. However, that feeling of burnout, that is going to manifest in other ways, bestie. So you really got to make sure you stick up for yourself, okay? Then I think we have the Ace of Swords energy. The Ace of Swords energy, again, is new, okay? It is new. It is exciting. Things are happening for you. You are growing. You are changing. You are evolving. And I feel like that happens after the Tower, right? Because although the Tower is hard and it's not easy to go through, it brings us so many beautiful things after it, because then we have evolved, we have changed, and we have grown, okay? Following that, you have the Empress. The Empress is sitting in her feminine energy power, okay? I say feminine and masculine energy, but with that, I don't mean male, female, okay? What I'm saying is energy. He, she, they, them, everybody, okay? This is not gender oriented ever, period. I don't believe in that. I think queens in this deck represent that strong feminine energy, okay? Empress is strong feminine energy, straight up. She is sitting in her power, she is sitting in her worth, and she is sitting in her knowing, okay? And I feel like this is telling you that once you come out of this Tower moment, once you come out of this hardship that maybe you've been going through, once you tap into this new opportunity, this new time, I feel like so many beautiful things are going to come to you, okay? The Empress is strong. She is confident. She knows her worth and she knows her value. She's nurturing. She's caring, okay? I feel like if that is something that maybe you have lost, that side of yourself, that side of caring and nurturing and loving, because maybe you've been so pissed off about the cards the world has dealt you, and you've been like, screw that shit, I'm done. I'm not even tapping into my Queen of Cups energy. I'm not tapping into my Page of Cups energy. I am so upset. I've been going through it. The world has not been in my favor. I'm just done. I feel like your inner child is reminding you of who you really are: strong, confident, emotionally loving and caring and supportive and nurturing. And I feel like you got that message here again with the Empress, which is a major, okay? I feel like coming out of this Tower moment, going through this Ace of Swords, I feel like your inner child is guiding you, and they're going to be trying to continue to guide you to come out of this moment with love and with light. I'm sorry, I just bumped you guys. And with so much power, okay? Because after you come out of this, after you go through this, I know this is like a cheesy quote, but there's like a really cheesy quote that's like, it's always sunny on the other side, and if it's not sunny, it's not the other side, okay? And the reason I'm using that quote is because you guys literally got the sun, okay? And I feel like this is so loud, because I feel like once you go through this moment, I feel like if you've been living in a little bit of depression, anxiety, worries, doubts, fears, not believing in yourself, having a lot of self-doubt, having a lot of self-worth issues, I feel like that's coming to an end with the Tower. I feel like it's going to come to an abrupt end. Something is going to happen. Something is going to bring that closure to you. And then you have the moment to overcome that shit and tap into your full power and your full knowing, okay? You have that. You have that potential, okay? And I feel like, excuse me. Oh, my goodness. Sorry again. I feel like coming out of that energy, you're going to have so many beautiful things coming your way, okay? Again, you have the sun. The sun is such a beautiful, loving card. And this to me always represents inner child, because on the deck I'm using, it is the Modern Witch Tarot deck. There's literally a young little girl riding a horse, okay? Like inner child all the way. She is so happy. This talks about if things have not been going well, they are going to go well soon, bestie, okay? Maybe a travel is in your future, a wedding is in your future, just vacation, time alone, time away, spending time in the sun, just relaxing and tapping back into your inner child moment, okay? Feeling yourself, feeling the earth, feeling the energy, vibing, connecting, thriving, okay? And I feel like, again, if this has not been something you've been feeling lately, it's something that you're going to feel soon, okay? I really believe that. And the last card you got is the Six of Wands, okay? I feel like maybe something has been going on heavily with your career. I don't know why I'm getting that loud message, but I feel like if you've been feeling like super overworked and overwhelmed with the Ten of Wands energy, I feel like what they're trying to tell you is that really you want the help, you want the guidance. It's actually right in front of you. And I feel like you just may need to ask for it, okay? And I feel like once you do, once you get out of that moment of feeling like everything is against you and understanding that maybe if we just ask for help, we never know what can happen, I feel like it's going to reignite your creative passions. I feel like it's going to reignite your joy. I feel like it's going to reignite your power, okay? Because once we get out of our depression, once we get out of our anxiety, baby, it is amazing what happens, okay? Your girl also suffers with depression and anxiety, and I was just going through it, okay? Tapping out of that now, coming out of it now because I spoke up. I spoke my truth. I spoke my power. I spoke my knowing, and I am leaving what's not serving me. I'm leaving a job that's causing me mental harm. And it's not even the job's fault. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, it's me. It's literally me. I am the product here, okay? I'm literally the product and the problem in this situation, okay? Like, it's me. It's me. And I feel like if you are in that similar energy, this is just telling you to stick up for yourself, advocate for yourself, speak your truth, speak your knowing, speak your worth, making sure you're making your mental health a priority, taking yourself seriously, taking your mental health seriously, making sure that you are sticking up for what it is you need to do for your mental health, and then tapping into that power, okay? An ending is coming, but this ending that comes brings so much beauty your way, I can't even freaking tell you, okay? Like, it brings so much joy, it brings so much happiness, it brings new opportunities, the Ace of Swords, new joy, the Ace of Swords, the Empress, new power, new confidence, new strength, new love, okay? And then the Six of Wands represents being acknowledged and being rewarded for your work. So I really, really, really feel like this ending, this shift, this change is going to bring about I feel like you're going to get reignited. And I feel like this is when you're going to be able to do your job and do it well because you spoke up for what it is you needed. And I feel like you're going to be celebrated, okay? I feel like because when we stick up for ourselves, we speak up for our truth, we speak up for our knowing, we speak up for being overworked, overwhelmed, overburdened, then we can do our actual job the way we need to do it and make that coin, okay? And do it in the best way. How? Do your creative projects in a way that flourishes you, okay? And then watch them boom, 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 manifest right in front of you, and you're going to be rewarded for that, okay? This Queen of Pentacles energy, I know I talked about her a little bit earlier. She also has strong feminine energy. She's very powerful. And I feel like going out of this ending, coming out of this ending, coming out of this hard time, I feel like another message here is once you're rewarded for the Six of Wands, I feel like it's going to bring you a lot of money, okay? I feel like it's going to bring you a lot of stability, a lot of comfort, and a lot of time to just kind of sit in that and understanding that, yes, maybe you got scammed once before. Maybe someone didn't treat you right. Maybe that did happen. However, you've been given the opportunity now to be generous again, okay? And it's okay because honestly, if that money didn't come back to you, it was meant to be, okay? It was meant to not come back to you, all right? So let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards and see if they have any extra messages for us. The first card you guys got is prayer. Nutrition, which makes sense with the Ten of Swords. New World, I mean, we got the Tower, makes sense. Revelation, okay. And Oisin, oh shit. All right, bestie. Okay, I'm going to get some water and then we'll tap into this. Okay, so these are your dragon cards. Holy guacamole, okay? So the first card that you guys got is prayer. Prayer is this beautiful, intense purple dragon, okay? I feel like what prayer is really calling you here on doing is when you are going through this hard time, when you are going through this, maybe you're in it now, maybe you're in it now. If you're going through this hard time of depression and anxiety and just feeling like not in your full power, not in your true worth, and not in your knowing, One way that your inner child is reminding you of how you can work through that even just by yourself is through prayer, okay? Now, I know that prayer is a trigger word for a lot of people. It was for myself included. If you came from the past, if you came from the church and had a really bad past experience, okay? Now, let me just tell you guys how I believe personally, okay? I believe that prayer is not, getting on your hands and knees and necessarily praying to Jesus or God or anything like that. However, if that's what resonates with you, do it, bestie, okay? Excuse me. In my opinion, I pray like by scripting, or by just communicating. Whenever I talk to Gaia, Source, my inner child, my highest self, my dragons, I am praying, okay? Quote unquote prayer. If that word does trigger you, switch the script, bestie. No worries. Say meditating, say scripting, say manifesting, okay? But I feel like they're trying to remind you, especially your inner child is trying to remind you that really one really helpful way of working through our mental health, working through what's bothering us is by communicating with our guides, communicating with the higher power, communicating with Source, Gaia, universe, whatever resonates with you, God, if that's what resonates, that's fine. Connecting with that and asking for help. Okay. Simply asking for help has so much power. And it's honestly like we don't do it enough. Okay. Ask for help. Ask for guidance. Ask for what it is you need to do in order to get through this hard time. Okay. Then you guys got the nutrition card, which is a beautiful green dragon. And I feel like that makes a lot of sense with the Ten of Swords. And here's why. I'll speak again for me personally, okay? Because I don't assume anything for anyone. However, the Ten of Swords reversed energy, whenever we are sitting in our depression, whenever we're going through a low time, a low vibration, a lot of anxiety, me specifically, my physical health really pays the price for that. And what I mean is like, I know when my mental health is bad, if I stop brushing my teeth, I stop taking showers, I start eating like crap, I don't make my bed, I don't clean up after myself. Like my physical world, my physical body, my house, everything is a representation of me and my mental health. Okay. If you are similar to me, this is telling you that I understand what you're going through. Your inner child understands what you're going through, but to value yourself and to value your nutrition because it is so important, okay? Nutrition, yes, it does mean how you eat, of course, but it also is talking about how you take care of yourself, okay? Take a shower. I actually need to go take one as soon as I'm done filming because I literally haven't been, guys. Like I have not been prioritizing myself, okay? Because like I said, I was literally going through the same moment like this last 2 weeks, okay? Taking care of yourself, taking care of your body, taking care of your mental health, your physical health, and your spiritual well-being, okay? And I feel like the nutrition card is just your inner child reminding you, hey, you deserve to eat good food. You deserve to take care of yourself. You deserve to take a shower. You are worth it, okay? The next card you guys got is New World, which is this beautiful like leopard print dragon. It is so freaking cute. New World came right after the Tower reverse moment, which I think makes perfect sense because looking at this, I know you guys on podcast can't see, but after the New World, after we see the Tower reverse, we have the Ace of Swords, the Empress, the Six of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Sun. Leo. No, sir. Sorry, guys. Leo. Scoot your boot. And so, sorry, my cat like needs the blanket and then tries to attack my dog. So yeah. So you got New World right after the Tower reverse, which I think makes complete and total sense because if you are looking at the New World card, the New World represents, much like it says, new opportunities, okay? Time for growth, time for, leaving behind what doesn't serve you to tapping into what does, okay? Leaving behind the old and welcoming the new. Welcome in that new energy. Yes, Empress energy, let's feel it. Yes, the Sun energy, let's go on vacation. Yes, Queen of Pentacles, give me that money, and yes, I'll give it back. Even though I was done wrong in the past, I trust in the universe, and I know that if that money does not come back to me, it was not meant for me, and it'll come to me a different way, period, okay? That obviously, if that person did not pay you back, they probably really needed the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I always think of things now, and the New World is telling you, open up your mind, open up your heart, and open up your soul, and accept and embrace this new amazing abundance that is going to come to you, this new amazing love, this new amazing like set of eyes that's just going to come to you, and really, I'm just getting the feeling of like revitalizing, right? Like putting energy back into things that maybe we haven't had energy put into for a while, okay? Feeling new, feeling fresh, feeling whole, feeling excited, okay? Then you guys got Revelation. Revelation is another card representing kind of like a prayer manifestation, and it also talks about going and traveling to visiting the elves. And I feel here like this is a card heavily speaking about ancestors, okay? If you work with ancestors, asking them for help, asking them for guidance. If you don't work with ancestors, they might be calling on you, okay? They might be asking you to work with them. Maybe as a child, maybe you were feeling like really confident, really strong in your knowing. I feel like you were really connected to source. I feel like you still are, but maybe you've forgotten it. Actually, I'm really getting that loud message. Maybe as a child, you were really connected, okay? Maybe if you were a Christian and you had a bad experience, maybe you were really connected with God. Maybe you were really connected with that energy. And then when you went through church, maybe you left that part of yourself, okay? And this is calling on you to revitalize that because you got prayer, revelation, oisin, okay? Prayer, getting back into that part of yourself, tapping back into that part of yourself that's connected with source, connected with Gaia, connected with the higher power, period, okay? Revelation, literally connecting so high with other energies, other frequencies. I feel like you are so connected, you've just forgotten about it, okay? And I feel like your inner child is trying to remind you, hey, we have this power. Let's connect, okay? And then you got freaking Oisin, which is king of the dragons, guys. Like when I'm telling you guys are connected, okay? I feel like this, I'm feeling connected. I feel like you guys have this strong power, this strong truth, this strong knowing, and it's just been forgotten about. And I feel like this tower reversal moment is going to push you. It's going to remind you. It's going to revitalize you. And I feel like it's going to bring you back into this truth, back into this knowing, okay? I'm really getting the loud message here that you guys are just so powerful. You guys are so connected to source. I feel like your frequency is so high, but that sometimes when we go through life, we forget. Okay, we literally straight up forget. I'm not connected to source. Are you kidding me? Look at my life. No, bestie, you are connected, okay? You are connected to source. You are connected to this higher power, and it is ready to talk to you. It misses you. It wants to connect with you, okay? And that is the loud, glaring message I am getting here, all right? That is the end of your guys' reading. Oops, I'm sorry about that. Overall, just as like a quick recap, the loudest messages I got here was that your inner child, the who you were, who you are, is someone so full of love, so full of kindness, and so full of compassion. And sometimes the world just beats that out of us, right? With depression and anxiety, and maybe people taking from us, and us just feeling like they did us wrong, did us dirty. Maybe we're feeling burnt out, overwhelmed, overworked, and just done. This tower is going to come and create an end for you that's going to serve you in so many beautiful, amazing ways, okay? This new opportunity is going to come to you after the tower of just new opportunities. New doors are opening for you. New aspects of your life are going to open up, and you're going to be able to tap into this Empress energy. Strong, confident, caring, loving, the sun, travel, joy, happiness, inner child, Six of Wands, being recognized for your efforts, being recognized for your worth, being recognized for who you are, Queen of Pentacles, financial abundance, and yes, giving back to those in need, even though we were screwed over once in the past, okay? And then with the dragons, they're just reminding you of how freaking powerful you are, and to not forget that, to tap back into your power, tap back into that energy that's so connected and so close to source, okay? I hope that this helps. I hope this resonated with you guys. I really, really, really do. This is never required, and obviously, I mean, it's always appreciated, but this doesn't work for podcasting, but for YouTube, if you guys would not mind, it helps me out so much when you guys like, comment, and or subscribe on my channel. Interaction on the comment section helps my channel grow so much. I can't even begin to tell you guys, and I'm super thankful for it. I always try to interact back with you guys. I try to comment back on all of the comments to one, interact with you guys because I love you, but two, to show you guys how freaking thankful I am for you guys commenting, because it really does make a huge difference on my channel, okay? As I mentioned earlier, I am taking private readings now at www.marinastarot.com, and all of that information will be in the description box down below. Again, I hope this resonated. I hope you know that these feelings of feeling stuck, overwhelmed, overworked, overburdened, they're coming to an end, okay? This freedom is coming. beautiful things come after it, okay? Beautiful vacations, beautiful love, beautiful joy. I know it doesn't feel like it when we're in the moment and it feels like the whole world is coming down on us. And I understand that feeling so hard and so true and so real, but just know you have so much beauty coming your way, okay? Remember that cheesy quote, it's always sunny on the other side. And if it's not sunny, it's not the other side. Okay, you guys? I love you guys so much. I hope you guys understand how amazing you are. Always remember to show others love, show your light, and shine bright. And I will see you guys for my next reading. Bye, pile 2. All right, third and final pile number 3. You guys chose the gorgeous pyrite stone from my wonderful, beautiful, amazing sister. I love this stone so much, and I am so excited you guys chose this one. This is the money stone, y'all. So let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say, okay? I picked some tarot cards for you guys and some oracle cards as well. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Oops, sorry. All right, starting right off the bat, you guys got King of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, that's such a freaking cute card. There's like a farmer with a little bird on her head. 2 of Wands. Okay, bestie. Let's move these over here a little bit. Temperance. All right, we got a major. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. 2 of Pentacles and the Fool. All right, besties, let's jump on in. All right, guys, so starting right off the bat, you guys got the King of Cups, okay? The King of Cups is a very generous, loving, kind, romantic person, okay? I feel like this King of Cups energy, maybe this is who you are. Maybe this is something that you're wanting in life, okay? I feel like from your inner child, maybe this is something that maybe is something that you've always desired, you've always wanted, you've always manifested. Actually, that's a very specific message I'm getting, either in yourself or in someone else. I feel like a strong, stable, emotionally available partner, or this same attributes within yourself, is something maybe you've always craved, you've always desired. Maybe that was something that you didn't have growing up. Maybe that's something that wasn't always there for you. And I feel like this is a reminder that it's something that, I don't know why I said reminder, my brain, sorry. But I feel like this is something that maybe you've always wanted, something you've always desired, something you've always dreamed about, okay? And I hear that energy loud and clear, whether it's in yourself or whether it's in someone else, just a very strong, confident, stable, yet emotionally available and emotionally supportive person and or self, okay? Then you have the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is so freaking cute. She has her little gardening hat on. She is so freaking adorable, okay? Before I even get into that, I feel like the overall message of this spread is that you guys have a lot of great things going on. The really only thing I see here is a little bit of mindset with the 5 of Pentacles, feeling like we're left out in the cold, when in reality that's kind of just a fear of loss, okay? I feel like you're getting a lot of cards about balance, which we're going to tap into, and you got a couple of 2s. So I don't know much about numerology, but if that resonates with you, definitely take that, okay? But I'm really getting this general message that your inner child is just trying to give you some loving encouragement during this reading, okay? I'm not getting the message that anything too crazy is happening or anything too crazy is going on. Excuse me. But rather than that, it's just about kind of a loving, really loving nudge of encouragement from your inner child is what I'm getting here, okay? Because you got the 9 of Pentacles, all right? The 9 of Pentacles represents a lot of financial success and stability. I'm not saying you're like rolling over in the millions, but you might be. Love that for you, bestie. But just represents like, maybe you've done it. Maybe you're in a place now where you can buy nicer things for yourself. Maybe you can start a home garden. Maybe you can buy a nice bed you've always wanted or a nice chair you've always wanted. And I feel like you have a lot of opportunities coming your way, okay? I feel like with this 9 of Pentacles, I feel like maybe you have recently come into some financial success. If this is not something you feel now, I think it's something to be prepared for. I think that you are going to have a lot of financial things coming your way because you got a ton of Pentacles, okay? You got 9, 2, and 5 of Pentacles, and then Wands and Cups, but like most of your minors are all Pentacles here. So I feel like there is a lot of financial success coming your way. I feel like you are going to have this moment where you're just like, oh shoot, I've done it. Okay. Sit in that success, revel in it, feel good, bestie. Like sit in that. Okay. And I feel like sitting in this is going to give you the opportunity to just kind of like nourish yourself. Okay. Literally, Nine of Pentacles, nourish your own garden. All right. I feel like there's going to be a lot of amazing opportunities coming for you soon. I don't know if you just started a new job, maybe you moved to a new state or a new location or a new city or a new house or something new. I feel like you've recently started something new, and this is opening up a lot of doors for you because then you got the Two of Wands, okay? The Two of Wands represents new relationships might flourish, new friendships might start, new careers are going to take off in a positive direction. I'm really getting the loud message that someone that probably is tapping into this pile number 3 reading has recently moved away from somewhere that they lived for a long time. Whether that's your hometown, whether that's your parents' house, whether that is, just moving to a new state, a new vibe, a new energy, or moving to a new job, a new career path. I feel like someone is moving, someone is changing, someone is shifting here. And this is bringing so much growth to you, okay? I feel like, and I'm getting a second message. Sorry, besties. I feel like another person in this reading is wanting all those things, right? You're wanting to leave your hometown. You're wanting to leave your parents' house. You're wanting to leave your roommates. You're wanting to live on your own. Maybe you're wanting to do something exciting. You're wanting to move, shift, grow, leave your job that's not serving you. You're wanting to do all these things, but you have a lot of fear, okay? And we're going to tap into both energies because I'm getting both of those same messages, okay? So for the first ones who have maybe already made the move, maybe you guys already took that jump. Maybe you guys already took that leap of faith. Maybe you guys have moved to this new place. Beautiful things are coming your direction, okay, bestie? You have a lot of new opportunities. You are looking out over your new landscape, your new cityscape, your new view. And I just feel like there are so many beautiful opportunities coming your way, whether that means new friends, new relationships, new opportunities, new career growth, new opportunities with that Two of Wands, okay? You have the world at your fingertips. What are you going to do with it? You know what I mean? Like, take charge. This is such a beautiful time and a beautiful card, okay? Then you guys got Temperance and Two of Pentacles, and both of those cards resemble balance, okay? To me, they actually look very, very similar. They are both, for my podcast listeners, they are both balancing things. The Two of Pentacles is balancing money, and Temperance is pouring one cup into another, okay? These are both a card of balance. Temperance is balancing things in general, okay? To me, when I see this, especially in this spread, balancing, we're going to tap into this for the other reading, but I'm going to tap into it here as well. Balancing how much you spend and how much you save. Balancing your fear of losing money and your millionaire mindset, okay? Balancing how much time you spend with others and how much time you spend on yourself. Balancing how much time you spend towards work and how much time you spend on yourself. Balancing those things, okay? I feel like maybe your inner child is tugging on you again. I'm not getting anything super heavy here. I feel like your inner child is just sending you a lot of love and encouragement, to be super honest with you. This is the lightest energy I felt so far during all 3 readings. It's actually nice. It's like a little bit refreshing. I feel like you're light. I feel like I'm like floaty. I'm airy. I'm just, maybe there's some air signs tapping in. I just feel very, very light. I feel very flowy. Okay. But I feel like you're just being really, really called to find balance. Okay. And this balance is not saying necessarily that you are like out of balance now or anything. It's just simply saying that it is so important. I just took my headphones off and I hope you guys couldn't hear that. I hope not. Balance is just about saying, okay, making times for all these different things. Again, I feel like your inner child is like, all right, bestie, we're doing the dang thing. This is for this one energy, right? We move to a new state, or we're moving to a new state or a new city or a new home or a new place or a new job or a new career or a new whatever. Like, we did it, we're doing it, we're going. We're having that financial success. We see that money coming in, all right? We see that cash flow coming in. We see the opportunities waiting for us at the doorstep, right? There's so many new people to meet. There's so many new places to go and people to see and things to do, and we're freaking excited. But finding that balance, okay? Make sure you spend time on yourself. Make sure you find time for yourself. Make sure you prioritize yourself and your mental health. That way you can keep growing and keep going and keep growing, okay? If this King of Cups was something that you were wanting to manifest as a person, I feel like this Two of Wands is a good sign. If you guys look at these cards, for my podcast listeners, there is a man sitting and kind of looking towards his right, and there's a woman standing looking towards her left. Okay, King of Cups is someone who is emotionally stable. Again, the way that the cards depict sexual orientation, that doesn't mean anything to me, okay? I believe that the man in the King of Cups is masculine energy, which is like strong, confident, that kind of thing. And women are feminine energy, okay? But the way these cards are looking at each other, it's like they're looking to find each other, okay? So if you are wanting to manifest a relationship, just keep your eyes out and keep manifesting, bestie, okay? Keep manifesting that strong, stable, emotionally available person, okay? If this is you, I'm also getting this, I got like two, again, there's so many different energies channeling here. I don't know what's going on. But if you're like, I feel like if this is you, if this is what you always wanted to be, I see that you're just like looking over your life, right? You're just sitting back in your throne, you're holding your chalice, and you're just like, yeah, bestie, I did that. I did that shit. Like, damn, son, look at me go. Look at me grow. Look at me thrive. Okay. Like, yes, get it, feel it, live in that. Okay. Excuse me. And I feel like this Nine of Pentacles energy, you're going to have this money coming to you. You're going to have this cash flow start to show itself to you. You're going to have this abundance. It's coming to you. You can start to see it now, okay? And this Temperance, I think, is just really telling you to find that balance between, spending and saving. Same with that Two of Pentacles, spending and saving. Where do you need to spend? Where do you need to save? What is it that you need to do, okay? And just find that balance between all things in life. Find that balance between, again, going out, partying, drinking, having fun with your friends, and also spending time in working on yourself, working on your mental health, spending time in quality relationships, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? And then I'm getting a totally different energy. Like I said, I got two different energies for this reading. I have a feeling that another one of you guys really wants to move. I feel like you guys want to leave. I feel like you guys have this desire to leave your home, leave your hometown, leave your city, leave your state, leave your job, leave your career path, leave something that is no longer serving you. Maybe it's a relationship, just leaving. I feel like, and I'm not saying leaving and like never coming back. Like I'm not saying you're leaving everyone behind you. It's just leaving so you can grow and get a new energy in your life, right? And I feel like someone really wants that. Someone really, really wants that. And everything I was saying there, I was like, man, that's everything I've ever desired. I want to go to a new place and meet new people. And I want to have this financial stability and this success to buy luxury things and buy nice clothes and maybe buy myself a nice watch or nice shoes or whatever it may look like to you. But I feel a lot of fear. Okay. I feel a lot of fear around finances. I feel like you are very worried about your financial situation. I feel like you think to yourself, if you move, if you grow, if you change, if you shift. Oh man, can you guys really hear my fan in the back? Oh, I'm so sorry. It's just so hot today, guys. It's like 98 degrees out. Your girl's dying. But I feel a lot of fear here, okay? And we got pyrite, which is the money stone, okay? I'm feeling a lot of fear energy around finances. The Five of Pentacles represents, for my podcast listeners, it is two people sitting outside the cold, okay? And I feel like for you guys who are watching, you guys can see that they are literally standing outside the cold. They are shivering. They are freezing. It's like they are struggling, okay? And I feel like, well, that just got really loud. I'm sorry. I'm still learning how to use this mic and stuff. Bear with me, guys. I love you and I'm so thankful for all your patience. I'm so sorry. But the Five of Pentacles energy, okay, I feel like it is just reminding us that, sometimes we go through it and we just feel so scared of losing money, okay? We're like, yeah, I would love to leave my job and pursue this instead. I would love to leave my job and go here. But what about the finances aspect of it, right? What about the money? What about rent? What about this? What about that? And just like so much fear around loss. And I feel like you might also be someone that may have come into some money and now we're holding on to it so tightly, slight like just fear, like Ebenezer Scrooge vibes, that whatever we spend will never get back, right? And this Five of Pentacles is just representing such a fear of loss. And I feel like your guides are just telling you, your inner child is just telling you, bestie, it's okay, right? If we're feeling this fear of loss and we want to make this journey, say we want to leave our house, maybe we want to leave our home, we want to move to a different town, different state, whatever. This is where this Two of Pentacles comes in, right? Finding that balance. This card represents that balance, and a budget is manageable once you do it correctly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the worst thing in the world to balance and manage your finances, okay? Especially if it's leading you towards where you want to go. If you want to leave your hometown, if you want to move away, that might mean that for a year or 6 months or 3 months or 2 months, you're pinching pennies a little bit, right? Sorry. You are budgeting a little bit different. You're saving instead of going out every single night. Maybe you are spending that money. Maybe you are saving that money so you can spend it when you move. You can spend it towards your move. Excuse me. You have this ability to do this thing. It's just calling on you to maybe find that balance, okay? Finding that way to do so. But I feel like there's just so much fear around taking that jump, taking that leap, and taking that move. And I feel like your inner child, especially with this Fool card, is saying, bestie, take that step. Take that step. Make that move, make that journey, do what you need to do to get there. If it means saving a little bit, no worries, bestie. If it means cooking at home instead of going out to eat, no worries, bestie. But you have the guides, you have your inner child telling you, you want to leave, you want to go, you want to move, you want to change, you can do it. Okay? Take that leap of faith. Take that next step. Take that step of courage, whether it's leaving a job or a place you're not happy in, anything like that. You can do it smartly, for sure. You don't have to make a rash decision, make a financially smart decision, save up a little bit, stay there till you're ready to leave, and then peace out, besties. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like your inner child is just guiding you and nudging you and saying, hey, if this is something I've always wanted, this is something we've always wanted together, let's do it. Because, life is short. We never know when tomorrow is guaranteed. But you know what? We know right now is. We know right now in this present moment that this is guaranteed. So if we want to live somewhere, go, bestie. If you want to go live in a new country, in a new state, in a new place, obviously do it smartly, do it wisely. But do it. You know what I mean? Like your inner child literally gave you the Fool upright, which is just saying do it. Take that leap of faith, okay? Let's pull some dragon cards and see what you guys got, okay? The first card you got is expression, scars, self-worth, earth chalice, companions. Wow, you guys got a lot. Temple of the sun and thoughts. Okay. So expression talks all about, just like similarly how it looks, expressing yourself. Okay. The way that it's sitting here with this, King of Cups energy, they look very similar to me, especially with, I don't know, they look very similar to me. The energy I am getting here with this King of Cups and this expression is that another additional message. If you are wanting to be, maybe you are a man in this earth, okay, and you are actually really emotionally available and you are very kind and sensitive and sweet and compassionate, but maybe you are scared of expressing that side of yourself because of how society, oh, I'm so sorry, maybe you're scared of expressing yourself that way because of how society may view you. Maybe you're scared of expressing yourself as a sensitive person because of how people might say. This is a card saying it's okay to express yourself, okay? It's okay to be you. In whatever way that looks like, okay? That was just one specific message, but in general, your inner child is saying, listen, okay? Those tarot cards were cards of love, cards of encouragement, and cards of let's do the dang thing. These dragon cards, they're getting a little deeper, okay? The dragon cards, especially this expression card, is asking you to express yourself. If you've been keeping your voice muted, speak up. If you've been not engaging in the passions you love, do those things. If you used to love to paint, but you stopped as you grew up because maybe you thought you were bad at it or someone said you were bad at it, ignore that nonsense and go pick up a paintbrush, okay? I feel like your inner child is just really wanting you to tap into who you were and who you truly are, okay? Expressing yourself is such a form of self-love and self-worth, whether that's in clothing, whether that's in art, whether that is in the way you speak about yourself to yourself. There's so many different ways of expressing yourself, and I feel like you are just being called to really tap into that now, okay? I feel a lot of fear here as well. And I'm getting that same message with the scars card, okay? Scars talk about when we grow up, our parents do the best that they can do to raise us. But let's be honest, they scar us a little bit, right? Some a lot more than others. And I'm not just saying your paternal parents, but maybe people that raised you, people that influenced you, kids at school who may have said something to you. And the fact that you got this paired in between expression and self-worth says a lot to me, okay? I feel like your scars, these things that are making you feel like you don't deserve any of this, especially with this move energy. If you feel like you want to leave your hometown, but you're told you're not good enough, you're told you can't do that. If you want to leave your job, but you're told you're not good enough, you're told you can't do that. I feel like these scars, these opinions of other people are weighing so heavy on you and they're playing such a heavy influence in your life, okay? But I'm going to tell you this with so much sincerity. And I know it's so much easier said than done, but I'm going to just tell you in hopes that it rings true, okay? Nothing that anybody says negatively about you has anything to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. And you might be saying, Liv, it has everything to do with me. They said my name. They said what I was doing. They literally called me out. And I'm like, no, bestie, okay, it doesn't have anything to do with you. Why? Because everything that people say negatively about other people is simply and purely just a reflection of their ego, their fears, and their anxieties being placed onto you. Oh my gosh, sorry about that. Being placed onto you. That's all it is. That's all it is, okay? They are afraid. They don't know how to express themselves probably too, because they were told they can't express themselves either, okay? They maybe have a lot of fear, a lot of worries, a lot of anxieties, and they place that onto you. And they make you feel like it's your fault. They make you feel like you're the thing that's wrong here. They make you feel like the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you act, the job you want to have, the way you want to move, the way you want to do things is bad, but it's not, okay? Unless it is harmful to someone, then obviously don't do that. But if you are operating with love and light and only hoping for the good of other people and you're not trying to go out and actively hurt someone, bestie, this has nothing to do with you. The scars that people place on you has nothing. It's so hard to hear, but it's so freaking true. And when I heard that, it changed my life. You know what I mean? And that's why I keep saying it, because these scars are heavy and they mark us and they make us feel worthless. They make us feel like we don't deserve anything beautiful in our life. They make us feel like we don't deserve a lot of money. They make us feel like we don't deserve a strong, stable, confident energy, whether it's in ourselves or with somebody else who's also emotionally available. But you do, okay? You deserve everything. You are so worth having a love of such passion and kindness. You deserve having a love towards yourself that is unmatched, okay? You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve that. And the fact that you got that paired in the middle of self-worth, like it goes expression, scars, self-worth, okay? Self-worth, okay? I don't even need to explain that one. I'm going to, but you know what I mean. Self-worth is all about learning to love yourself, understanding your value. And I feel like your scars are something that is holding you back, but your scars are not something that has to hold you back. They can make you stronger. They can make you grow. They can push you forward, okay? They can push you towards growth. They can push you towards tapping into this energy of let's move, let's go, let's tap into this full energy and take the next freaking step. Let's do the dang thing, okay? And if you have already tapped, if I was tapping into the other energy, if you've already made that move, but now you're feeling scared and alone and like you don't know what to do, you have yourself. You love yourself. And that is so powerful, okay? Expressing yourself, caring about yourself, expressing the way you want to be treated. You know what I mean? Like just taking care of yourself and placing your self-worth on such a high effing pedestal, okay? Because you deserve everything. You deserve everything. But no one is going to love you better than you can love yourself, period, okay? Like you, oh my gosh, you deserve everything, okay? And I know that these scars are heavy. I know that they're hard. I know that they itch and they irritate and they annoy us and they keep coming up and they keep returning because every time we think we get rid of them, they come up. But they do not control you. They do not define you. They do not shape who you are. You shape who you are. You decide who you are. You decide how you express yourself. You decide how worthy you see yourself and how worthy other people see you. Okay. You also got Earth Chalice, and Earth Chalice, I'm really just getting the strong message here, not to tap too much into this, but this is just a reminder. You got so many pentacles and then you got the Earth Chalice. I feel like there's a lot of fear, a lot of heavy basis on earthly things, which makes sense because you guys got Pyrite, but I feel like there's a lot of earthly things here. Okay. I feel like your guides are telling you, yes, you have financial things coming to you. Yes, you can balance. Yes, you can move, you can grow, you can shift, but also taking some time out of that and taking some time with yourself away from the earthly three-dimensional things, okay? Yes, luxury is nice. Yes, having nice things is nice. But you know what's even nicer? Spending some time, some quality time with yourself, okay? Then you got Temple of the Sun, which is really cool. This is the sun god dragon. She is so beautiful. I think it's a she. Oh, wait, it's a god. That's a he, right? And I forgot what the Temple of the Sun. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. I remember. I just pulled this card for the first time, my last reading. So I was like, I have to remember what this means. The Temple of the Sun is calling you and reminding you of your true power. Okay. They are reminding you of your worth, your value. Sorry. I just banged my tripod. Your worth, your value, your strength, and the ability that you have to help others, okay? Tapping into that King of Cups energy from before, okay, besties? You have the ability to help others. You have the ability to spread love to others. And the Temple of the Sun is just heavily encouraging that here, okay? And then you got Companions, which is, in my opinion, the cutest freaking card I've ever seen in my whole life. Like, are you joking? This is so effing cute. For my podcast listeners, there's a bunch of different colored dragons. There's so many of them, and they're all just like snuggled together, cuddling together for like a group photo. It is so effing cute. I am obsessed with it. It is so adorable. Oh my God. I literally like this one in the back here, this brown one. That looks similar to my dragon, and I love them. Actually, that looks really similar to my dragon. Whoa. Okay. Had a minute. Sorry. Super cute. Anyways, Companions represents surrounding yourself with positive friends, positive people, and positive energy that really uplifts you, okay? Tapping into that Two of Wands energy from prior. I'm not going to pull it out because it's going to mess everything up. I mean, I do that often, but I'm not going to do that right now. Tapping into that Two of Wands energy from prior, you have this opportunity to meet new people, meet new friends, go out and explore the world. You literally have the world at your fingertips. With this Companions card, I think it's reminding you just to find people that vibe with you, find people that click with you, find energy that you want to be around, you want to surround yourself around, and just finding good friends, positive people, and positive energy, okay? And surround yourself with them, bestie. Like, be friends with those kind of people. Don't be scared of making friends, understanding that you are deserving of a true friendship, understanding, going back to that self-worth for a second, understand that you are deserving of having friends that love, care, support, uplift, and encourage you, okay? If these kind of people come into your life, don't skip on that opportunity, okay? It's rare to find people like that, but you are deserving. You are deserving of friends who only support you, who believe the best in you, and believe in you so hard that they help you become who you want to be, okay? And your inner child is just like so freaking cute right now. I just feel like you guys have such a light energy, even with all these cards. I feel like your inner child is just like, yes, bestie, go make friends. I know we're shy, but it's okay. Like, I'm getting shy energy that doesn't want to be shy. You know what I mean? Like, maybe we're shy because we're scared what people are going to say about us, but your inner child is like, let's go, 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 go. Like, it's so stinking cute. And I just really feel like the energy here is like, it's okay. It's okay. Okay. Take a breath, take a minute. It's okay to meet new people and meet new friends. Trust your intuition and always let them guide you. Always let that lead you to which friends, are the ones that are meant to be made for you. Okay. I have like not a ton of friends in my life because I didn't always think that I was worth them or deserving of them. And I always manifested friends where I gave more effort into into the relationship than they did. And I'm flipping that script. Like, no, okay. Not necessary. I am deserving. You are deserving. We are deserving of people who love us, support us, care for us, who it's a give and take relationship, okay? Find your tribe, find your people, and then sit in that love. All right, bestie? The last card you guys got is thoughts, okay? Your thoughts card, this is actually a really beautiful card as well. This energy I'm getting right now, is simply just reminding you that your thoughts manifest into reality, okay? If we are constantly worried about losing money, if we are constantly worried about having not enough, if we are constantly living in lack with that Five of Pentacles energy, that is what we will manifest more of, okay? However, if we're sitting in that Nine of Pentacles energy, okay, buying luxury things every once in a while, but finding that balance with that temperance, that's what I was saying, like millionaire mindset or broke B, like finding the balance between those two, okay? We don't have to go one extreme or the other, but that's kind of the energy I was getting, because the Nine of Pentacles is like, get something luxurious for yourself, like get something real freaking nice. Then Five of Pentacles is like, oh shoot, I'm broke AF, like I'm so scared of losing everything. And so just finding that balance, finding that time, okay? And just a reminder that your thoughts manifest into reality. Your thoughts create your current existence, okay? So if something is not going the way you want it to, change your thoughts. Your thoughts manifest, okay? So change your thoughts, change the way you speak to yourself, about yourself, that self-worth energy, and watch everything else come into fruition, okay, bestie? So that was pile 3. I hope this resonated with you guys. I hope you guys got some inner love, or some love from your inner child. This was like a very gentle, not super heavy reading. They just wanted to give you guys a lot of encouragement, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for all the support you guys have given me recently. Excuse me one second. I am so appreciative. Also, it is never required, but I really, really appreciate it if you guys comment or subscribe or leave a thumbs up on my video. Interactions, like when you guys comment on my video, it helps my channel so much. And I just can't even tell you guys how much I appreciate it. I try to always comment back to every single person that comments to one, interact with you guys because hello, besties, I want to be friends. Like I was just saying that. Come on now. And two, to show you guys how thankful I am and how truly how much I appreciate it. Okay. Also, like I mentioned in the beginning, I am offering private tarot readings at www.marinatarot.com, and all that information will be down in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope this resonated. And again, I am doing this all via podcast. My microphone's like right here, right now. And that's going to be on Marina's Tarot. That's my podcast name. Again, all that information will be down below as well in my description if you guys want to listen to a podcast or listen to it via YouTube. Up to you. I don't know what I'm doing with this podcast thing yet. We'll see where it goes. But I hope this resonated. I hope this helped. Always remember to show others love, show your light, and shine so bright. And never freaking forget how amazing you are, okay? I know that got loud, but I really need to say it because you guys got self-worth. Never forget how amazing you are. Regardless of what anybody else says. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You are amazing. I know that. I hope you know that. I will see you guys for my next video. Bye. Love you guys.